Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This reading is for Aquarius. The positive energy influences around you, what it is you need to know. Eight of Fire. I see a lot of movement, a lot of communication coming in, things coming in quite quickly. And we have, a King of Earth. This other card wanted to come up. Ooh, we got a little spark desire. Someone here is kind of planning and preparing here. Coming in quick, but I feel like it's about making a move. This is somebody, I feel, preparing, and they're interested. So it's someone who's been kind of patient. See, they know they need to kind of hurry up, but it's about movement, making a move. There's a spark and desire. There's interest. Someone's preparing to tell you that they're interested in you. They see opportunity. It's someone who knows a good thing when they see it. Ooh. And then, oh, there we go. So there's some positive energy. It looks like a commitment, but it's planting the seed. So this is somebody here kind of romanticizing, fantasizing, but they know you're interested, or they're going to tell you that they're interested because there's this spark. Yeah, it's passionate new beginning, the spark. The fire is lit here. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, so someone with the Elder of Swords. This could be yourself. It's masculine or feminine energy, Elder of Swords. So this has to do with someone learning. So it's someone who's learning that someone's interested and they know they need to move. It's about communication, making a move. But they're learning, and it could be that you have another opportunity, multiple opportunities. Yeah, so it looks like there's a couple people here. Now, you could be learning this yourself, but I have a funny feeling that some of you got multiple opportunities coming in. And I do see the person planning, preparing. So I feel like they're planning to, there's fantasizing and there's been a little procrastinating, but this is opportunity, multiple opportunities. So it's somebody who's learned you've got multiple opportunities. If you don't, it's just a person learning something they're learning about communicating, about hurrying up. It's a person who has experience. Yeah, it's a person who's determined to... I can see what's happening. They're going to swoop in out of the blue before you start something with another person. It could be someone learning that you attracted to someone or someone else is attracted to you. But there is opportunity. Yeah, looks like multiple. Yeah, this is an emperor. This is an emperor making it happen. So it's someone, if you have two people and they know that you have another person who's interested, they're going to swoop in. They make it happen. They take control of the situation. And it is an energy of a person who's very much in control of their emotions, but they're confident with the decision they're about to make because they know there's interest. They're also interested. Wow. Could be someone, oh, I know what it is. Some of you maybe have a person here who could be an ex or someone holding a torch. See, this is what they're learning. So that's why the emperor makes this happen. They take control. They swoop in before two people can come together because this person hasn't made any kind of commitment yet. They're going to come in and make a commitment first. Yeah, there's the cup. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. See, this is making it happen. Now, they could be cutting someone out or walking away, or they found out you've walked away from someone, whatever the situation, but it's like you're both searching for the same thing. So there's the 8, there's that cup. Planting the seed first. This is someone staying in control of their emotions. They're not ruled. It's an empress. They don't come in super emotional at first. They're skeptical sometimes, Especially if you're the person who starts communicating, they might put on the brakes. But I feel like whatever's happening here, there's interest. And I wouldn't be surprised this is someone this person knows that you have another person here that you're interested in, or it's a crush. But it very well could be where you've walked away from someone. Because there's just this energy of knowing something that they've learned. Let's have a look at the Ace of Earth. Yeah, see, interest. There's interest. 7 of Pentacles twice. You're both interested here. But you have two people interested in you, whether you know it or not. But this Emperor is the one taking the lead, taking control. They're swooping in out of the blue. They know they need to hurry up. That's why I kind of feel someone here has been holding a bit of a torch. So, like I say, it's someone who hasn't made a commitment yet. But it could be just a crush too. Yeah, see, there's energy of three. Three of Cups energy, the energy of three people, but it has to do with opportunity. Yeah, it has to do with, this is a joyful experience. It's just an opportunity to get together. But yeah, there's a person going to be left behind. They're coming in. They're going to make a commitment before the other person commits to anything. So I feel that there's no real commitment. It could be something that hasn't even happened yet, but it's like they've become aware of it. Tell me about the Elder of Swords. The Elder of Swords, yeah, and look at that. This could be yourself comparing one to the other, where, you know, you've been, where yourself here, the Elder can be the feminine Aquarius, where you're comparing one to the other. Well, nothing compares to an Emperor, so maybe you decide to take the lead. You may be the person who does this, but the Emperor is often the person who makes it happen. So, like I say, but I see this energy, should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, it's all about learning and being wise. Someone who's had experience, weighing the pros and the cons. Now, if it is someone comparing someone to something else, nothing compares. Tell me about the Emperor. What is this Emperor up to? I do see some Libra energy, or they have it in their chart. They could be an Aries. They could be anybody. Emperors can really be anyone, but I do see Judgment. This person's about to make a decision. Yep, out with the old, in with the new. This is someone ending a situation. Yeah. In with the new. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Why is this here? So it has to do with someone who's not reliable. Someone didn't follow through. They weren't reliable, so they know. So this is, because there's people likely talking. See, that's all about learning something. Seven of Pentacles. See, they've already learned to this, so they know. They know truth. So this is somebody making a decision to make this happen. Interesting. Could be the other person put on the brakes or yourself, but I'm going to tell you, this is a person who didn't pull their weight. They didn't follow through. Or somebody lost interest. It's a person who's not reliable. Yeah, so this person's going to swoop in and make some kind of commitment. See, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, someone lost interest or felt you weren't interested in them, but it is an energy of a person who doesn't want to miss this opportunity. Now we have the Ace of Swords. See, there's that little aha moment. It has to do with someone learning something, learning a truth. There's another person, but this is where people see some sort of opportunity coming up to connect and offer an invitation, people getting together. See, people are talking. There's often people talking, you know, they're all in one place. Someone finding out there's interest. So more than likely gossip. See, a lot of gossip. So this person has to hurry up. That fire is lit. I'm telling you, there's no putting it out too, because the spark and the desire. Tell me about the Judgment. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who didn't make a commitment. See, they know. So they're basing their decision to come in and commit. You have someone who didn't follow through. It's almost like a race here. It's interesting. But yeah, one of these people, either you lost interest or the other person did. Or they just are someone who doesn't follow through. They don't really make any kind of commitment. It's just someone who's not reliable. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a person who feels confident. See, taming the beast, but they feel confident. The Emperor's confident. The other person wasn't confident. So it looks like it's definitely, there's no commitment here. This person never committed to anything. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, it has to do with stability. This person's stable. See, long-term stability, partnership, a business owner. This is often someone who has a lot on their plate. They have a lot on their plate. They're often really busy. But this is somebody here, and it has to do with a partnership long term. Family legacy, family money. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody about to commit here. You have to plant the seed and build upon that. This is somebody self-made too. Very creative. I see someone creative, attractive. There's desire. And then we have the waiting. So see, this is an energy of some of you were waiting for someone and they never followed through. This person's getting wind of it. People talking. Maybe you said something to someone and the other, word gets around. But yeah, I'm going to tell you, there's no comparison. I do think they've been procrastinating this. And I do think this is someone working a lot, juggling. They have a lot going on too. Interesting. But this is a person who will follow through and pull their weight. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. Yeah, Guardian of Cups. Someone guarding their heart. It's a very protective energy too. I wonder if this is someone who knows. Obviously, they've heard about this. Whether this person's in their social circle, I don't know. But I do feel this person's confident, but see, they're patient, taming the beast. But the other person's not confident. That could be why maybe you're losing interest. But there's definitely this reminiscing. Someone here who longs for love, but yet there's reminiscing. So someone exploring their feelings a little, but it is a guarding, someone kind of guarding their heart. Often the King of Swords guards their heart because they've been hurt before. So they're often skeptical and they were kind of procrastinating or comparing you to someone else, but nothing compares because they've learned. There we go. Yeah, the way someone conducts themselves, yeah, manifesting. It's a person, they probably have some Gemini in their chart. They could be a Gemini, but yeah, this is a person who has everything they need to provide. See, they have a lot of skills. They're very capable. It's what they're manifesting. So they're coming in to plant that seed. And it's swooping in out of the blue, I feel. Nothing compares. Like, I feel this. I wouldn't be surprised. It is someone I feel self-made. See family money, see family business, or but they could be self-made as well. But I see this energy of someone waiting, feeling like the ship has sailed. I feel like you've lost interest in someone, or they've lost interest in someone else. But there's interest here. There's desire. Now, it could be someone who's been holding a torch. I wouldn't be surprised where they weren't able to act on it because they couldn't provide. It's definitely a person. I mean, this emperors make things happen. So yeah, I think it's just another person who wasn't reliable. They weren't confident. It's like the opposite. So it gives this person the scene. This is their opportunity. This is an opportunity for this person. See, crossing paths, taking things to the next level. Someone here wasn't confident. It isn't going anywhere. So that's what happened. And it could be the person they're with. They could be cutting someone out because they don't see it going anywhere. They don't feel confident. Or the person that they're dealing with doesn't pull their weight, or whatever's happened. But it is about two people coming apart and two coming together. Interesting. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, so someone definitely single. So they are single at this time. But it's a single person. Now, if you are by any chance going out, you're out and about socializing, separate yourself from the crowd so this person can approach, because this is about approaching someone. I feel, and I'm going to be honest, I feel it's a feminine here that has these opportunities. And one of these people, I feel, hasn't followed through, made a commitment. They're not reliable. And it could be because they have a lot on their plate. But it still could be just this person. Like I say, often this is just the energies of an emperor when you see the kings come out. So, yeah. But the Nine of Pentacles is showing a single person, someone who has everything they need. But it's about two single people. Yeah, this is two people coming apart. This person is single. I mean, it's like they're making themselves single is what it looks like, making it happen. Because they want to manifest this. There it is, putting themselves out there. Wearing their heart on their sleeve, getting out there. Wow. What other things do I see going on for you guys? I do see someone buying a car, which is just, I often don't even bring that up, but it is the positive energies. People know when they're buying a car. Yeah. I just feel like one of these people is going to make a commitment very quickly, like commit to getting together, going out, an opportunity to get together. See, it's a bunch of people reminiscing, talking. I do see long distance here too, Six of Swords, but this is about someone applying all the lessons learned to the situation. See, it's about gathering up all the tools, the information. Yeah. I do see taking a trip too. See a ticket, buying a ticket, providing. Yeah. This could be another community, going to another community, a trip. I don't see something too far. But it's also an energy of things calming down. See, someone's been busy juggling. They have a lot on their plate, a lot of pressure. But I also feel it's an energy of waiting for things to calm down. See, someone's been doing this juggling. Yeah, and working. So a lot to do with work or someone who travels for work. It's all, to me, it looks like pre-manifesting and getting prepared. Because the Magician is about manifesting and making sure they have everything they need to provide. This is someone who can provide. See, it's a provider. But you could have somebody here maybe who can't provide. They're too busy, have a lot on their plate. They could have a lot of debt. It's often the energy of someone who protects someone too, because they don't want to bring this person into their world or, into a relationship of any kind, because if they have debt, then the responsibility falls on the other person as well. Some really interesting stuff here. But there is such good news. Like, this is good news. This is people talking, getting together, happy times. But it's all about the interest in investing in this. So someone who's trying to be patient. They're hoping this pays off. And I do feel someone's paying off their debt. So that's why I feel it's just an emperor for most of you. They've leveled up financially, been work, right? But it's also someone who sees... Is this somebody you worked with in the past or someone who works with someone? Because there is talking, and that's what making this person take action. Yeah. But it's all about building and putting in effort. And that Ace of Swords is telling me there's been this little aha moment. That's why I feel it's somebody being enlightened and finding out a truth. So, but if you are out and about socializing, there's lots of little messages here. Separate yourself from people so this person can approach you. Because it's about being approachable. Sometimes people act like they just want to be single, and it has to do, often people get the wrong impression. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see Child of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles is someone curious. See, talking to people. So it is someone who's been talking to people. Yeah, so they see opportunity. So they're seeing this opportunity, and it's before you come together with another person who could be at a distance, or they're coming apart from someone because it's not going anywhere. It'll never go the distance because they're far away. So, but look at that, all applying the lessons they've learned, this curiosity. So either you're curious or they are, but I feel like it connects with that King of Swords. It's showing me how this is playing out. This person's an analyzer. They're a thinker. There's the other energy. See that? It is an Emperor energy. It has to do with this person. Elder of Wands. It's a person who knows what they want and they go after it, because that Strength card's there. See, somebody who's confident. Very confident energy. I wonder, if they are comparing you to someone else, nothing compares, but this is often someone who procrastinates, like someone may be procrastinating too long, and this is where the Emperor swoops in before two people can come together. Because of all this talk, see, hurry up, there's this need to hurry. And there we have the Four of Wands. So it has with people getting together, a reason to celebrate. Is this person planning something? Are they planning? Emperors often, because this is a host. King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles both host things, right? Hostess, just people who like to plan and prepare, getting a bunch of people together. So there's the opportunity. And it could be where there was an invitation, where this person was invited, and they know that you're invited. I definitely see traveling someplace too, though. Traveling somewhere, another community. Someone from a distance visiting. Tell me more about the Elder of Wands. The Elder of Wands is a King or Queen of Wands energy, but with this Emperor energy, I'm guessing this is a masculine here. It feels masculine because it feels that they're coming in to take control, swooping right in, right between that Two of Wands, before two people can come together, you see. Yeah, it's a gathering of sorts. Yeah, it's the Empress, so that's what it is. I mean, it could be somebody hosting something. You may get an invitation. It could be people talking about getting everyone together, where you get an invitation and the Emperor gets an invitation too. But I wouldn't be surprised the Emperor's the one doing this, because this is the start of something new right here. See, the Empress has options and opportunities. That's why I feel it's the masculine finding out. So if you have, and it could, like I say, it could just be where you're invited to something and they are. Because it's all about something ahead. A person who plans ahead, they prepare. See, pre-manifesting. But it's like both people. Yeah, see, everybody talking, collaborating, getting everybody together at the same time. So it has something to do with planning and timing. But it really is, I feel some of you have a person who never made any kind of commitment. So it looks like you have to make a choice. If you are comparing one to the other, well, nothing compares to an Emperor. If there are two, one's stable and the other one's an Emperor. But I feel some of you, the ship has sailed for someone because they don't make any kind of commitment, but it's the Emperor that's going to swoop in. Because they're the one taking control. They're the one with the power. Now, if you had someone here, you may be the person, if you are in the Empress energy, where you put on the brakes from someone else because this Emperor came in. Yeah, it could go that way too. Yeah, I know. It's a little all over the place, but that's the energies I'm seeing. Anytime you see the Moon, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, a reading can often, once things get moving, a reading can often go in all kinds of directions. But this is the High Priestess energy, someone trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. I think you and this person are very much aware there's that you both you're interested. Yeah, and manifesting new, because this is a person who, the Empress is open to offers and opportunities. And there are opportunities. Someone who's manifested all the energies of the queens, and a masculine who's manifesting all the energies of the kings. But the Hierophant talks about schedules, routines, and commitments, and making it happen. And the Seven of Pentacles is here twice too. So there it is. It's saying you already know the answers you're seeking. I think some of you have a person who, and I also see it for some of you, the person who didn't follow through, that wasn't reliable, actually could have other options as well. So in other words, I think you're dodging a bullet here with someone who likes to keep their options open. The person who didn't make any commitment. I think it's just I think you've lost interest, but I think this person probably has other options too. So, but you're going down this path, spending time. See, two people getting together, learning about each other, spending time together. And I do see getting together with other couples here possibly as well. It's some sort of group setting. But the Three of Pentacles is also this aha moment, is that enlightenment and truth, the things that you both have in common. I think you got some people you know in common, and if you didn't know, you're going to find out. I think it's the Emperor that's in that energy, that aha, see? They know there's no commitment somehow, that it's just because it's someone who's talking to people. Yeah, there's change coming, and change for the better, because this is all about the positives. So this is about a whole new chapter. See, closing out a chapter. For some of you, it's just the Emperor doing it, because it really is. I mean, it's just someone who I feel probably had to put on the brakes, because if you cross paths with this person and somehow you made a connection and they see this beautiful opportunity with someone who has more in common, I mean, they're just ending a situation to swoop in. And others of you, it's definitely because you have other options and they're finding out. Yeah. Or they just know, they're trusting their own intuition. Some of you already know all the answers you're seeking, but there it is, justice and harmony. Someone who comes in just right. See, there's balance. It's an energy of someone being fair. But others of you have a person who did not pull their weight. They weren't reliable. They didn't follow through. You never came together. It didn't go anywhere. But you're going to get this victory here. And that King of Wands is one of these energies where this person starts to feel so confident. You know, what have I got to lose? Win or lose, I'm going to go for it here. But I wouldn't be surprised this is the person, if you are the feminine and you have a person here who hasn't followed through and you feel they have other options, you're probably right. And it probably wouldn't go anywhere anyway, because I'm not so sure you're each other's type or have a lot in common. But the world is showing me things happening for a better change, closing out a chapter. This is a beautiful new chapter for you. So very interesting, yeah. And then we have the King and Queen of Fire, which is part of the Empress and Emperor energy. You both know what you want and you're going to go for it. See, there's harmony. So you're each other's type. You're both creative. You create opportunities. And I do think this person's the one doing it, this Emperor. They're the one making this happen in the end. So if you feel the ship has sailed, it's too late for someone, and this person comes in, I think you're going to be open to it. I mean, there's desire and attraction here, the spark. It's kind of undeniable here. Yeah, see, that's that torch, you know. Like I say, for some of you, it could be someone who's been holding a torch. Take it as it resonates. But there's definitely some very strong Libra, Gemini. And of course, your own energy. But whatever it is you're manifesting, you're both, I feel, at some point you're going to become very aware with the aha moment. That moment of truth, seeing the truth. All these things you have in common, but all these people that talk, collaborate about getting together. I wouldn't be surprised there's people matchmaking. I see this a lot where they don't really tell everybody what they're up to, and it's matchmaking. Like I say, with somebody hosting, giving someone an invitation and giving it to the masculine and feminine, bringing them together. So prepare. Take care. Bye for now.